dazu.
It's Grom time, guys. This thing's finally gonna get some love, but first things first, it's Christmas once again. We got a bunch of boxes over there, but that big one right there, we're gonna go ahead and open up. Oh man, need a wider angle for this one. Oh look, it's a box inside of a box. Well, at least this guy's a little bit more manageable. Fresh out of China. I can smell the coronavirus. We got ourselves some motorcycle stands. So you're probably asking, dude, why don't you just use this one? Well, it doesn't work very well. The Grom was not designed to be used like that, and obviously you can see we have that huge stock exhaust right there, so you really can't get this thing even on that stand. So that's where this mess comes into play. Alright guys, let's do this. So these were the cheapest ones that I could find on Amazon with decent reviews, so I figured we'd give them a shot. Why not? And this should make taking the Grom wheels off a lot easier. Alright, so these wheels look to be pretty decent quality. They're just like a hard plastic. I'm guessing we'll have another set identical to these. No, they're different. So these ones might be for the forks. Boom. Man, these things are huge. I didn't expect them to be this big. I hope it fits on my stand. Let's do one at a time here. Comes with some standard silicone lock nuts. And these are the mounts for the forks right here, which are adjustable. Well, that was simple enough. We already got the fork side assembled. I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten these nuts up and it'll be done. I imagine it's pretty much the same with that. So if you're wondering how much it takes to assemble these, not much. These bolts right here are 13 millimeter. And just like that. Well, that's just about as simple as it gets, guys. But as you can see, you can adjust these in or out depending on the size of the bike. It's just got this set screw in the back that you can tighten down to lock it into place. Well, there she is. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy with them. They seem sturdy enough, and for the money, if these things work, you can't beat them. And these are rubber. I thought they were plastic at first look, but this will be nice to keep the fork bottoms from getting scratched. And as you can see, you can just adjust it like so, and you can adjust this like that. Now these just sit on the bottom of your swing arm, and these are nicely padded as well. But enough talking about them, let's see how they work on the Grom. I am gonna have to take this tire chuck off, which I don't use anyways, and I'll probably take this plate off as well, so let's go ahead and zip that off. It's time to see how these things work. I gotta move the Grom up just a little bit, kind of get it centered. And we'll probably go as far as we can upward, so that gives us more room on the stand. Let's see if we can do this without the Grom falling off. You like that little chin method? We'll have to work on that. But that's sturdy enough as is. If you need to service the front, you really don't have to strap it down. I would recommend that you do, especially up off the ground this high. It'd be different if you were working on the floor, but if you're gonna use these with a stand like this, I still recommend strapping the bike down. Let's go ahead and raise the front. You can actually roll it too. This is awesome. All right, now I'm a little bit more nervous for the front. Well, that's what she looks like, fully erect. Not gonna lie, that front one's a little bit sketchy. But you should probably only do one side at a time. It just doesn't make sense to have it all in the air. Like, you can go ahead and service the rear wheel, put it down, and then do the front. So that makes me wonder, can I use this one on the forks? I don't see why not. So we're gonna give it a try, and maybe we'll end up only needing that one. So I'm gonna set this back down, and we got some work to do on this thing. Much better. But to give this stand a proper test, I'm gonna go ahead and take the rear wheel off because we're gonna swap back to street wheels actually for the Florida trip. And we've got some mods to do. But let's say goodbye to these beautiful Kenda big blocks for now. We'll meet again someday. Holy crap, guys, it feels like my axle is seized in there. We're definitely gonna have to use some never seize. Get these crappy chain adjusters loosened. I hate these things. I reached out to a couple aftermarket companies, so we'll see if they get back with me. All right, guys, time to trigger some people. You know you got a problem when your swing arm is that tight in there. Oh my God. Got some rust going there, boys. That was fun. Chain's coming off. And big block is going bye-bye. I am amazed that these wheel bearings still even function. All right, guys, so the wheel is off. What am I up to? Well, these brake pads are pretty much shot. There's still some meat to them, but they just do not grip whatsoever. Might as well replace them. If you guys know me and know how I ride the Grom, having the rear brake is a must. So this is actually the first brake fluid flush that I've ever done. And it looks like the reservoir cap is behind this panel, so let's go ahead and zip this off. Oh my God, it is filthy underneath there. A lot of dirt getting all over here, but that'll be good for the fluid. Gives it more grip. Are there any more fasteners here? Of course there are. All right, just go ahead and rip these LEDs off. They're junk anyways. That's what I'm talking about right here. That's how to maintain your bike properly. Just got random connectors open, you know. Don't even know what that's to, but it's all good. Man, that mud is literally baked onto some of this stuff. $5,000 likes on this video and I'll chug this. All right, you guys, so we definitely gave those motorcycle stands a good chance. Unfortunately, the front ones just didn't work out for the Grom. I'll go ahead and post a picture of the stand that most people use on the screen right now for the front. You could use the one that I used for the front, but you wouldn't be able to get the axle out, so it doesn't really make sense. I'm probably just gonna stick with the rear stand, honestly, because it's not that hard to prop up the front wheel to change the front tire, and it's more than sturdy with just the back elevated. But yeah, we ended up not using the new brake pads. Unfortunately, they did not fit. Thankfully, the original one's cleaned up and it seems to have plenty of grip. You know, why replace it if it's not broken? So now that I'm talking to you guys, we might as well just do the front really quick because it's super simple. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. All right, we'll do a little test here. This is how it spins currently with the stock spacers and these old wheel bearings. So not a whole lot. No problem. We are gonna have to take this front rotor off as well. other wheel needs a good cleaning too. Boom! I'm happy with that.